I've been trading since 2017, and in that time period, I have made every single mistake you can possibly make. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys 8 years of trading advice within one video. What I'm gonna be sharing with you guys has allowed me to make multiple six figures in just the past year and a half trading. This is gonna be one of my most important videos that I've ever made because this video could be the one video that turns you into a profitable trader, giving you a skill that can set you up for life. Without further ado, let's jump into it. 8 years of trading advice. Because we've recently hit 20,000 subscribers on this channel, I'm gonna be going over 20 lessons that I have learned. I don't want you guys going through the same struggles that I had to go through, and you don't have to. Because since I've already gone through all this, you can learn directly from my mistakes and not waste all that time and money like I did. So trading doesn't have to be difficult. Let's simplify trading together. All right, lesson number one, pick one asset to trade, okay? At least at the start. A lot of you guys are unprofitable traders and you're trying to trade NASDAQ, Forex, crypto, stocks, everything all at once. How the hell does that make sense, okay? Each asset is going to move a little bit differently. For example, I started to trade with Bitcoin. I would only watch the Bitcoin chart every single day for multiple years on end. That's why I consistently have an 80% win rate when I trade Bitcoin. I understand how it moves. Pick one asset to trade. You'll understand how that asset moves, and it's much easier to become profitable as opposed to focusing on 2 or 3 different assets. If you don't know where to start, I would recommend either crypto or NASDAQ. Pick one of those two. Lesson number 2, less is more. A lot of you guys think that more trades equals more profitability. You could not be any more wrong, okay? The exact moment that I stopped taking any other trades except for an A+ setup was the exact moment that my win rate and my profitability went up. You guys shouldn't be trading every single day. In fact, there are some weeks where you guys shouldn't even be trading. I take 2 to 3 high probability A+ setups per week, and I have never been more profitable. Let's say you're risking $500 per trade and you take 10 trades per month. Let's say on average, you're making 1 R per trade. At the end of those 10 trades, you're gonna be averaging around 10 R per month, which is very doable. So that $500 is now making you $5,000 per month. You're not trading every single day, you're just taking A+ setups. So less is always more. Lesson number 3, your strategy does matter, and it's the most important part, right? A lot of people say, oh, your system, your strategy, it doesn't matter, it's all psychology. Well, that's complete bullshit. Your trading strategy and your psychology go hand in hand. It's very difficult to have a good trading psychology and have good mental discipline if you don't have a trusted and back-tested strategy. So yes, your strategy does matter, and it's the most important part. Make sure you find a winning one. If you guys are looking for a winning strategy, I go over videos on this channel every single week over the strategies that I use to see profits in the markets every single day. Lesson number 4, think in terms of RR, not percentage. Leverage and percent does not matter. What matters is risk to reward. If I risk 3% of my account in one trade, meaning 1 R, how much reward can I see from that risk? So instead of thinking to yourself, I want to make 50% of my account this month, think to yourself, I want to make 10 to 15 R per month. And if each risk or R is 3%, that's going to be around 30 to 45% per month of your overall portfolio. Lesson number 5, track your trades. We have a trade tracker inside the Discord. If you guys aren't tracking your trades, you're just doing yourself a disservice. Lesson number 6, each trade should have a thesis. Can you explain the logic behind every move that you make? Okay, trading is not random. When you move your stop loss to break even, can you explain why you did that? When you take profit at a certain level, can you explain why you did that? Right? Each function inside of each trade should have a certain purpose that you need to explain. It shouldn't be random. When you're getting into a trade, can you explain in a sentence or two why you are getting into that trade, what your thesis is, where your invalidation is? A lot of you guys are trading randomly, okay? You don't even have a real logical explanation for each move that you make in the market, and then you're wondering why you're not profitable. Lesson number 7, taking partials is killing your profits. There's this saying in trading, if you're happy with your profits, take it. That could not be further from the truth. The reason why is because that is going to affect your risk to reward. Again, going back to the trading system and the trading strategy. If you have a trusted trading strategy and you have a thesis in mind, you need to let your thesis play out. You shouldn't be taking 50% of your profit off of the tables at a 1-to-1 risk to reward. You're just killing your overall risk to reward. And now, instead of having a 40 to 50% win rate to be profitable, you need a 75, 80, 90% win rate just to be profitable because you're taking profits way too soon. Taking partials is absolutely the worst mistake that I see beginners make. Lesson number 8, don't listen to news and narratives. Now, I could say this about trading, but this goes for anything. You should always fade what the news is saying. That's why in every bear market, they say, oh, crypto is dead. In every bull market, they say, oh, Bitcoin to $1 million. This is very carefully orchestrated by these powers at be to make sure that they can extract as much money from you, the retail trader, as possible. Lesson number 9, don't use more than 1 or 2 indicators at once. This is a big mistake I see a ton of beginners make. They think that, oh, if I have 20 different indicators on my screen, I will surely be profitable. Guys, that's not how it works, okay? First of all, 99% of indicators do not work at all, and they only hinder your trading. If you are going to use indicators, use price action focused indicators. Indicators that show key levels, indicators that automatically plot Fibonacci levels, indicators that show fair value gaps. Now, all the indicators that I have created inside of my pro group are price action indicators. That is why they work. And even still, you shouldn't use more than 1 or 2 indicators at once. Price action is key. Lesson number 10, strategy hopping is the fastest way to go broke in trading. Again, another mistake I see a lot of beginner traders make. First of all, they don't even have a proven trading system. And number 2, they use like 3 or 4 of them. Guys, stick to one strategy, stick to one system. If I ask you your trading strategy in a sentence or less, you should be able to answer me instantly. Stick to one strategy, don't go strategy hopping. Lesson number 11, position sizing is all that matters. Risk the same percent each trade. On every single trade with your trading strategy, you should risk the exact same percentage of your overall portfolio. Meaning, if you have a $10,000 portfolio, you should be risking maximum $500 per trade. If you have a $1,000 portfolio, you should be risking a maximum of $50 per trade. Keep that risk the same on every single trade. Don't lose a trade and then double the position size trying to make back the loss. That is how you blow an account. Lesson number 12, trading is a skill. It takes time to learn. Okay, trading is a skill, just like any other skill out there, okay? Just like if I wanted to learn to play soccer, if I wanted to learn how to become a plumber, I would probably be shit at it, okay, in my first 3 to 4 months. Why? Because it's a new skill to me. I have to learn it. It's going to take time. Trading is the exact same. Don't expect to be a profitable trader within a few days. A lot of you guys learn trading so you can become free, and then in a week you give up because you're not profitable. Lesson number 13, find a mentor who is already profitable and learn or follow his trades to start, okay? A lot of people might disagree with this. This is the best first step that you can take as an unprofitable trader. Learn from people who are already profitable, okay? It just makes sense. If I wanted to learn how to play tennis, I'm gonna go to a tennis instructor so I can learn how to play tennis. Find someone who is already doing it and then learn from that person or group directly. Lesson number 14, stop telling yourself it's hard to become profitable. Laws of probabilities already put you at break even. So this is a really good analogy I like to give brand new traders. I say if you were to take 100 trades right now at a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, and you would flip a coin. Okay, heads you take a long, tails you take a short. At the end of those 100 trades, around 50% of them will be winning trades and 50% of them will be losing trades. Meaning without any strategy, without any system, you will be a break-even trader at the end of those 100 trades due to the laws of probabilities. Now, your goal in trading is to just have a slight edge in those 100 trades, whether that's making 60 of them winning as opposed to 50. Maybe it's 55 trades winning as opposed to just 50. Maybe instead of a 1-to-1 risk reward, now it's a 1.2 or a 1.3. Okay, now you're a profitable trader. So all it takes to become a profitable trader is a slight edge in the markets. Lesson number 15, don't try to catch the whole move, just catch a piece of it. I took an ETH long last week inside of my Discord. ETH had gone up from around 2,500 to now 4,500, and I missed pretty much that entire move. However, I was still more profitable than 99% of traders because I caught the move from around 3,700 to 4,000. Just that $300 move on leverage that I was able to catch and call inside the Discord is what makes me a profitable trader. I am not looking to catch the entire move to the upside. That is impossible. I'm just looking to catch a piece of that move when my confluences align, when I have that A+ setup. Lesson number 16, singular price points mean nothing. Yearly open, daily open, etc. Price history is king. The only way that we can accurately predict what price is going to do in the future is based on prices past. Singular price points without any other confluences have no historical meaning in price history. Look for levels that have been respected multiple times in the past with multiple reactions. These are going to be your key levels. These are going to be the levels that you want to take trades off of. Lesson number 17, predictions mean nothing. What matters is execution. I see this on Twitter all the time, okay? People saying, oh, I told you so. I told you ETH was going to do this. I told you Bitcoin was going to do that. Guys, nobody gives a shit if you didn't make money from it. Predictions don't mean anything. I could post a chart right now with one line showing price go up, with another line showing price going sideways, and with a third line showing price going down. Okay, I didn't predict anything. What matters is if I am profiting off of my ideas. Lesson number 18, a break-even day is a winning day. If you don't take a trade or you have a break-even day, That's fine. Capital preservation is king. Don't get mad at yourself for not making money every single day. That's not realistic. Like I said earlier, you should only be really making money during 6 to 7 trading days out of the month. Lesson number 19, survival is key. If you're new to trading, all you should focus on is just survival. Don't even focus about making money in that first initial month. Focus on just surviving, on just not losing. A lot of you guys need to shift your focus from I want to make money to I want to lose as minimal as possible. Lesson number 20, trends are more likely to continue than they are to reverse. Always ride the trend. The reason I'm putting this at lesson number 20 is, in my opinion, this is the most important lesson that I have learned throughout my 8 years of trading, okay? This is just a statistical fact. Trends are more likely to continue rather than they are to reverse. Now, if you are a reversion trader, for example, I am a reversion trader on a lower time frame. However, I'm always using higher time frame trend. If we are clearly bullish, as we are right now, in pretty much every single money market, I am going to be looking for longs. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, The Big Short, where it's based off a true story. A bunch of guys realize that the 2008 economy is going to collapse and they enter a bunch of puts, make billions of dollars. That movie has single-handedly corrupted millions of minds within the trading community. You think that you can be the next one to make hundreds of thousands of dollars being that contrarian that shorts the market when everyone else is bullish. What they don't talk about is how many big longs there are. Guys, money markets are meant to go up over time. The government will never stop printing the US dollar. On a long enough time frame, money markets will go up, stocks will go up, NASDAQ will go up, Bitcoin will go up. If there's a clear 4-hour uptrend or a clear 4-hour downtrend, ride those trends. Don't try to always be the contrarian who's gonna get rich off of fading everyone else. A lot of the times, it's as simple as just riding the current trend. Well, that's gonna be it for this video and what I have learned over the past 8 years of trading. If you guys are done watching this and you're ready to start profiting, this is where it starts, okay? Click the button below, join EzTrades Pro, and let's go. Inside the pro group, you guys are gonna get access to my own personal trades and analysis on a daily basis, as well as follow the exact trades of full-time crypto traders with an 80% plus tracked win rate over the past few years. Along with following the pro analysts, you guys are also going to get access to my own custom trading algorithms that I have developed based on my trading strategy in particular. So not only are you learning the skill of trading, but you're also earning as you learn. You've waited long enough, okay? Letting 16, 17, 18-year-old kids who are half the IQ as you, okay? These kids are not any smarter than you, make more money than you while you continue to scroll, watching YouTube videos, wondering how to do it for yourself. This is the fastest and easiest way to get started, and in my opinion, it will be the biggest mistake of your life if you do not take up this opportunity. Don't let this be another opportunity that slips by. So click the button below and I'll see you guys inside.